with Chief Meteorologist Michael Coates.
Warm and breezy with a few good thunderstorms thrown in for good measure. We're at 78 in Idaho Falls, into the upper 70s right now for Pocatello. You can also see where the thunderstorms have been, and they've actually have this little patch of cooler air showing up on the map here from Island Park to the Driggs and Jackson. You're into the lower 60s and the upper 50s, so you've seen some rain-cooled air there in the I would say the northeast corner of Idaho here in our viewing area around Island Park there, getting into western Wyoming, into Jackson and the national parks. Those thunderstorms are moving off to the east there, but you can see here hot, dry conditions across much of the viewing area, through the Snake River Plain, the desert, and even through central Idaho now. We're expected to stay this way as we get into tomorrow, but we're going to keep the winds in the forecast. And the thunderstorms, there they are right there, leaving Jackson, leaving Teton County, and things starting to taper off across much of the rest of the region. There is a weak little disturbance today, and that's driving storms across Wyoming and Montana tonight. We're going to bring in, once again, fairly dry conditions, but there's this weak Canadian system in British Columbia and starting to get in Alberta, and it's going to swipe into Montana here as we go through the next couple of days, and that will bring in our next threat of thunderstorms into the forecast. Let's go to Vipercast. Let's start you off tomorrow at 7 a.m. Beautiful start here for your Thursday morning, and we have a bit of a breeze. We're still looking at some breezy conditions in the forecast. Winds on average 15 to 25, maybe the occasional wind gusts around 30 miles an hour. Then by 6 o'clock tomorrow night, we start to see a few thunderclouds there around Island Park, West Yellowstone, and the northern reaches of Yellowstone National Park, but still fairly dry across the plain and much of central Idaho. Now we go into Friday, and more of that Canadian system comes through with some wraparound thunder showers. We do have a slight chance of a thunder shower Friday afternoon, but you can see here the thunderstorms are going to be far and few between. We're not looking for many thunderstorms here, and we're going to be expecting to see just a few thunderstorms also on Saturday. But again, the thunderstorm threat will be very low for Friday and Saturday. Lows tonight 33 in Stanley, mid-40s in Salmon, lower 40s at the site, and lower 40s in Idaho Falls. We're pushing into the upper 30s tonight for Jackson, and the same in Island Park. Upper 40s in Pocatello and American Falls, 48 to 47, and the lower 40s in Aberdeen, with the lower 40s also for Lava and Montpelier at 40 there, 39 for Afton. Temperatures tomorrow, they're coming back to the same nice levels we've seen here. We're hitting around the mid-70s for Soda Springs, near 80 for Pocatello and Idaho Falls tomorrow. We're going to see that near 80 also in Malad, near 80 in Burley at 78. We're going to hit around the 80 mark at the site, with 76 in Rexburg, 71 in Island Park. We're hitting 80 in Arco, 80 in Salmon, in the mid-70s in Mackay. Here's the 8-day. You'll notice as we go forward, we see a slight drop in the temps Friday afternoon. It's that Canadian system that's going to take us down a few degrees on Friday afternoon, but we're only dropping to the lower 70s. It's still going to be a bit breezy. Saturday and Sunday roll around, primarily dry. Just a couple isolated thunderstorms this weekend, and temperatures into the mid to upper 70s. We'll go to Rexburg here. Highs at 72 as we go into Friday, 73 on Saturday and 76 on Sunday. And we'll hold into the 70s all throughout next week. Pocatello, breezy and warm for the next couple of days here. We're hitting the upper 70s on Thursday, mid 70s on Friday, and the weekend, not bad. A couple thunderstorms will try to make an impact into eastern Idaho this weekend, but I'm going to count on most thunderstorms right now into the high country. Blackfoot 75 for Friday, 76 on Saturday, upper 70s, lower 80s on Sunday, and then getting into Monday of next week. Jackson, of course, you have to put the thunderclouds in. This also goes true for Island Park and up around Salmon and near the Montana border. So around central Idaho, the mountains, expect to see some scattered thunderstorms all the way into the weekend.
What strikes me was the humidity was like 7%.
Yeah.
It's awfully low. Huh?
Very low. And then we get a few of those thunderclouds, then you can start to feel it.
Yeah.
You can start to feel, especially in the upper valley, the humidity is much higher. We've had those passing thunder showers. We've had that evaporation, and we've cooled off a bit.
Actually, having grown up in the Midwest, when I would visit the West and see humidity levels at 7 or 15% was just unheard of back there.
Unheard of. And we complain when the humidity gets